Yeah, what's up, kings and queens? We're back again, and as usual, we're going to the mirror case just to see what sense can we make out of it. Now, today, as usual, just like yesterday, we're still giving out shout outs to Mr. Ngomezulu. We're still giving out our tribute, we're paying homage to Mr. Ngomezulu. I just want to show you the brilliance of Mr. Ngomezulu, right? On numerous occasions, he has shown that these policemen are lying. They are even lying after taking the oath. Right. Remember that lie that they told us that Ntanzi was also wanted for a murder in KZN, Nongoma, right? He eventually went after that docket. And then he was able to in fact, get a transcript for himself of the finalization of that docket. Sorry. Now, Mohane took offense. This was when he was cross-examining Mohane. Mohane took offense and said, no, it was not obtained lawfully, blah, blah. He's the one who's supposed to authorize. Even the judge stamped on that. Now, what happened later was, during Grinda's cross-examination, he brought it up and said, okay, we want that docket which you say Ntanzi was involved in, or he was being suspected of, or he was booked in for. In fact, he was supposed to go to appear for in Boxback, but only to find out that it was not enrolled. According to what they're saying, it was not enrolled. And he even wanted to find out why was it not let go, since the docket was not enrolled. Now, this is what they said. They came up with a story that this guy was arrested for that docket. But we know now, after taking a closer look at that docket, we come to realize that no, Ntanzi is nowhere mentioned in the docket. And Advocate Mngomezulu, in fact, Mr. Mngomezulu made him read it, that docket from KZN. This docket, even Rata, after he said he's authorizing them to access the docket and read it, he's just saying his order is to just read it. He's ordering them to just read it, not making copies of the docket. This is a funny request. This is a funny order, because let's say I want to make a note, or I want to comment on certain page 2, page 3 of the docket, and then I make notes, right, in my own handwriting. I make notes of what I want to interrogate in that page, and then after that, I hand over back the docket to them. Then when it comes back, that page is not there. What proof do I have that the page was there? You see, I don't understand that order. Now, eventually, Mr. Ngomezulu made himself familiar with the docket the way Rata wanted it to be done. And you know what? Guess what happened? We found out nice and easy that Ntanzi was nowhere near that case. So you see the brilliance of Mr. Ngomezulu, and I understand now why they were scared of him. He could meticulously point out, and even without a fear or shadow of a doubt, show that this story is made up. Guys, enjoy those 2 clips that will be coming behind. It will be that of Kininda being asked to present the docket, and it's not even yet in court. And then Rata making that order that it must only be read. No making copies of any page whatsoever, because it's a secret, whatever. And then later, the docket is being read now. We hear the content that only Buthelezi was the one who was convicted in the docket. Ntanzi was never even a suspect in the docket. So guys, enjoy. Please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that when we drop more content like this, you are in the loop. We'll be coming back with more of these flashback moments tomorrow. Peace.
In this matter.
Yeah.
And we again this morning listened to the recording And that's precisely what the court said, my lord. The stance of the state is exactly in line with what the court ordered yesterday.
Yeah, but I made an order that they must be read in court. Is that not so?
Yes, indeed, my lord.
Yeah, so what's the problem? Mr. Ngomezulu, what is the problem with the order?
God praises, my lord. My lord, the defense and the state, after we adjourned 2:30, we went to the office of my colleague, Mr. Baloyi,
Yeah.
with the purpose of obtaining such copies. So it came this morning that there is a dispute regarding that. But yes, the whole of afternoon yesterday, there was no such a dispute. But in relation to, if I can take the court back to the request that we made during the evidence of Mr. Mkhani, Sergeant Mkhani,
Yeah.
the court made an order that we should have access to the docket.
Yes, of course, yeah.
And there
But
was
not copy anything. That's why I said it must happen in this court. Because the last time you remember what happened.
I remember what happened,
Yeah,
my
the
lord.
order was taken and shown to your clients. That's why I said the rider is, it must not even taken to my sitting room.
My lord, it all emanated from dockets 163. But now the state is alleging serious allegations against the accused.
Where?
And in terms of State versus Shabalala, he was supposed to disclose such information for a purpose of consultation.
Which one? Which information is that?
I mean, regarding the alleged or pending matter of murder,
In the Nongoma case?
the Nongoma case.
No, State versus Chabalala is not applicable. Please.
That's what was
State versus Chabalala is applicable to a case which is going to be heard at a particular time, where the indictment is drawn and where the your clients have pleaded. Then you give, as a matter of constitutional right, in terms of State versus Chabalala, then the state is obliged, they have no choice, to give you all the contents of the dockets which they are going to use, except, of course, classified information.
My lord,
But this is not applicable to Nongoma. I said I'm making the order in fairness to you because there is a possibility that you may want to glean information which affects the admissibility and otherwise of the confession, and you want to raise certain issues.
but my submission, my lord, is that when the court remembers, every time the state is disclosing new evidence during the course of the trial, within the trial, was furnishing us with the contents, of which such contents, most of them, were not discovered during the trial. In this case, the issue of 163 started during trial, within the trial. So why is the state at this stage reluctant, if during the course of it was, we even call it ambush discovery? Why are they not open before this honorable court and give us the content so that we go through?
No, but Mr. Advocate Ngomezulu,
Yes,
the state has been ordered to hand over the dockets to you guys.
yes.
The proviso is that they must be read by you in this court. You can read it to page 1 to page 100, no problem. But you are not allowed to make copies of those.
God
That's
please.
the order. It's a simple order.
That has not been done.
And I never said you can't make notes, but you can't make copies.
God pleases.
So that is the order. And if you remember, Mokhano said his job and deliberations are governed by the Official Secrets Act. Did he say that? I mean, he said that. That's why I'm making such an order. And remember, there's a...
As the court praises, my lord, my lord will be given an opportunity to make our submissions also on this issue.
Which one is it now?
This issue of that you are dealing with the copies of docket.
No, I've made an order, Ms. Mchololo. dockets will be read in court.
As the court pleases.
What submissions do you want to make? So have you read the dockets?
No,
How long do you need? 3 weeks? 2 months?
We have not yet received them.
Hello?
We have not yet received them.
Yeah, because he says you said you wanted to make copies. Where are the dockets?
You are available, Manot. They are with Brigadier Gillen.
Where's Brigadier Gillen? Hey, yeah. Any further cross-examination?
Yes.
Yes, continue. You're still under oath, Brigadier?
Yes, my lord. Thank you. We were dealing with the arrest of accused number 2 on the 16th of June 2020 with the murder case of Kwanongo. So I have perused the docket 163/04/2018, and I have confirmed that Kwiniselani Buthelezi was sentenced to life. Can you confirm that?
Ubukade ukhuluma ngokuboshwa kukamangalelwa wesibili kuleli cala lika laseNongoma la ukuthi sengibonile ukuthi uqiniselani yena wakwedwa uDlakadla iqiniso uthi yena.
He was actually convicted on 6 counts, my lord. Yesterday I made a mistake of not checking the B section where the sentence was actually recorded and also stamped by the High Court of Pietermaritzburg. So he was sentenced on 6 counts, including a murder charge and obvious ammunitions and other counts. But they are all listed here and can't say they've seen them.
Yeah, just mention them because I'm not aware of it.
Uqiniselani yena ugwetshwe kwamacala waye ulahlwa amacala ayisithupha. La ukuthi izolo ngikhohliwe ukuwasho manje inkosi emkantolo ithi ubabudinda awasho.
My lord, he was convicted on count 1, which is a count of murder, read with section 5(1) subsection 1 and part 1 of the schedule 2 of the Act 105 of 1967 and further read with section 258 of Act 51 of 1977, and on that sentence the accused is sentenced to undergo life imprisonment.
Icala lokuqala lokubulala umangalelwa yena uye wagwetshwa uDlakadla.
Then count 2, attempted murder, read with section 258 of Act 51 of 1977. Accused is sentenced to undergo 7 years imprisonment.
Elesibini lokuzama ukubulala umangalelwa uye wagwetshwa iminyaka eyisikhombisa.
Count 3, contravention of section 3, read with section 1, 17, 18, 19, and 20 and 103 as well as 107, 120, bracket 1 subsection A, 121 read with schedule 4 and section 151 of the Firearms Control Act 60 of 2000 read with section 51 subsection 2 and part 2 of the schedule 2 of the Act of 105 of 1997 further read with section 250 of the Criminal Procedure Act 51 of 1997, unlawful possession of firearm. On that count, the accused is sentenced to undergo 15 years imprisonment.
Kwicala lesithathu uqiniselani lokutholakala ephethe isibhamu esingekho emthethweni yena wagwetshwa iminyaka eyi-15.
Count 4, contravention of section 90 read with section 1, section 102, section 117, section 120, subsection 1, paragraph A, section 121 read with schedule 4 and section 151 of the Firearms Control Act 60 of 2000 and further read with section 250 of Act 51 of 1977, possession of unlawful ammunition. The accused is sentenced to undergo 2 years imprisonment.
Qiniselani kwicala lokuphatha inhlamvu ebezikade zingekho emthethweni uye wagwetshwa iminyaka emibili.
On count 11, my lord, contravention of section 3 read with section 1, 17, 18, 19, 20, 103, 117, 120, subsection 1, paragraph A, 121, read with schedule 4 of section 151 of the Firearms Control Act 60 of 2000, read with section 51, subsection 2 and part 2 of schedule 2 of Act 105 of 1997, further read with section 250 of the Criminal Procedure Act 51 of 1977, unlawful possession of a firearm. The accused is sentenced to undergo 15 years imprisonment.
Ecaleni lesine ukubamba isibhamu ebesikade singekho emthethweni yena uye wakwetshwa iminyaka e15 ngisho yena uqiniselane.
And then the last count 12, my lord, alternative contravention of section 41, paragraph 4, paragraph F, subsection 4, read with section 1, 17, 18, 19, 20, 103, 117, 120, and 121, read with section 4 of the Firearms Control Act 60 of 2000, read with section 51 subsection 2 and part of schedule 2 of the Act 105 of 1997, and further read with section 250 of Act 51 of 1977, possession of prohibited firearm to with firearm with serial number erased, and there the accused is sentenced to undergo 2 years imprisonment. That is the sentence, my lord.
Wakwetshwa iminyaka emibini ukuphatha isibhamu ebesikade singavunyelwanga ubekade leso sibhamu amanombolo waso asuliwe yena ukwetshwe iminyaka emibini uqiniselane.
So I just want to find out if the date in which this accused was sentenced.
My lord, so according to the date of the but now this is not the original, it's the one that I had here. Oh yes, according to the stamp, my lord, from the Pietermaritzburg High Court, clerk of the court, my lord, it's 2022-03-23, so 2022 March the 25th.
Ummangalelwa yena wakwetshwa ke nge-25 zika March ku-2022.
Yes. So he was the only accused person in that matter, according to the information contained in the docket.
I can only confirm that he was the only one convicted, my lord. I can't say if someone else was perhaps not acquitted, because I didn't attend that matter, my lord. It was not our matter.
Uyena yedwa na ummangalelwa obekade ethweswe lamacala uthi ubrigadier, mina ngingasho ngithi uyena yedwa obekade egwetshiwe, angazi ukuthi bakhona abanye ngoba mina angizange ngiye kulelo cala.
All right. Insofar as accused number 2 is concerned, under that cast number, how is he linked?
Well, I know that is linked by a witness, my lord. According to counsel has seen it. He was arrested. That's why Sergeant Mkhane and Mapena arrested him. There is a statement of a person who links him on a number of issues. That he was participating, or rather alleged to have been participating unlawfully on, my lord.
Manje kuleli cala la kwaNongoma uNtanzi uhlangana njani nalo? Uthi ubrigadier uhlanganiswa ukuthi kunofakazi owayenza istatement statement ekuthi sikhuluma ngokuthi uNtanzi yena wenzeni lelo cala la kwaNongoma.
In addition, my lord, there was this intelligence. The late Sergeant Mapena was from crime intelligence, so I know that they were working on intelligence-driven operation as well, insofar as accused 2 is concerned, my lord.
Futhi nomufi uSergeant Mapena wayekade esebenzisana wayekade kuyiphoyisa elisebenzisana nabo qwepheshe bamaphoyisa naye ubekade eyingxenye yokuphenya lelo cala.
So when looking at the the statements of the arresting officers under the docket, it has been stated that the sentenced accused, Buthelezi, was arrested on a J50 warrant of arrest. Have you seen that?
I've seen when I was basically perusing the docket, my lord, but like I said, this is not my matter. And the matter is assigned to Sergeant Mkhane, and then in case it then is investigated by other people. But yes, I've seen a statement that seems to talk to that, my lord.
Ubonile na ukuthi uqiniselani Buthelezi yena ubekade eboshwe ngemva kokuthi kuye kwakhishwa noma kwatholwa incwadi egunyazwa ukuthi aboshwe. Uthi lokho ngikubonile kodwa akulona icala emina bengisebenza kulo. Kodwa ngibonile lento ewibuzayo.
And I'm saying this, my lord, because I don't want to speculate or state certain things on those matters as a fact when I was not privy to. I can talk to 636 because I'm directly involved. Here, I just came with the docket because I was asked to. So I can assist the court as much as I can, my lord, but I can't commit on certain aspects that I'm really not 100% privy to.
Futhi ke khona lapho angifune ukuqagela izinto ukuthi lezo ngizibonile ingakho ngingafuna ukuqagela ngikhulume izinto engazazi mina ngifuna ukusiza inkantolo ngakho konke engingakwazi ukuthi ngiyisize ngakho.
But Mr. Kinenda, there's one problem I have in relation to the evidence of Sergeant Mkhane. When we confronted him with the information relating to case number 163, he kept on saying everything is with Brigadier Kinenda. The docket is with Brigadier Kinenda, to the extent that he failed to secure the docket until he concluded his. Who must we rely on between you and the evidence of Sergeant Mkhane?
My lord, I can say before Sergeant Mkhane concluded, I think on the last day, the docket was found, before his evidence was concluded, and I spoke to Advocate Baloy about it. It is true, my lord, that he had difficulty in accessing where the docket was kept with other dockets in the safe. There was difficulty in terms of locating, because during that time, the person, if I recall, was in possession of that key, was not around. They've undergone investigation out of the province. That was the challenge, not that the docket was with me personally. No, it wasn't with me, my lord.
Manje phakathi kwakho no Sergeant Mkhane sikholwe bani ngoba ngalesikhathi ela ubekade ethi akakwazi ukuthola idokodo ngoba likuwe. Manje ubrigadier uphendula uthi uyakhumbula ukuthi ngaphambi kokuthi uSergeant Mkhane aqede ubufakazi bakhe uyile latholakala idokodo ngoba ngalesikhathi elibele phana ngobufakazi umuntu obekade ephethe iskhiya salapho sala amadoket ahlala khona bekade engekho ingakho ekade ehlupheka ukuthi atholele le dokodo.
I'm putting to you that after perusal of the docket, there's nothing, absolutely nothing, directly or indirectly, that links accused number 2 with the murder case.
The statement,
Nongoma.
my lord, the statement mentioned his name. It implicates him, and Sergeant Mkhane also disposed the affidavit. A warning statement was taken from accused 2. I can take it insofar as that. If counsel then wants to question the extent of the evidence, I think the IO will be a better person to take it further, my lord.